Are you concerned about the compatibility of high power solar PV modules with the available residential grid tied inverters? Welcome to SolarTech Sarthi. In this video, we'll discuss on the factors that one should consider before finalizing the solar PV modules and inverters for a rooftop project. Many tier 1 manufacturers such as Trina, Canadian, JA have launched high power solar PV modules that comes with a higher power ratings of 500 watt peak and above. These modules comes with a benefit of higher efficiencies, lower roof area requirements, lower BOS requirements such as structure, cables, and lower system costs. All these benefits makes these modules more lucrative to many rooftop EPC players. Now let's compare these high power modules with the standard power rating modules that are available in the market. Here is an example of 500 watt peak module with a 360 watt peak module, and it can be clearly seen that the module efficiency of a 500 watt peak module is 20.9%, that is on a higher side when compared to 18.55% of the efficiency of a 360 watt peak module. Also, one can see that the other electrical parameters such as open circuit voltage, short circuit current, all these parameters are on a higher side of a 500 watt peak module when compared to the standard rating modules that are 360 watt peak or nearby ratings. Now the question of concern and ambiguity among the EPC player comes. The question of compatibility of these modules with the existing inverter comes. To check the compatibility of these modules with existing inverters, one should perform a voltage and current matching of the output of solar PV module with the input of inverters. Let's have a look at these factors one by one. Voltage matching. This is not a reason of big concern because the number of modules in a string, or you can say in a series connection, has to be selected based on the matching of PV modules output voltage and inverters input voltage range. That is, one needs to select the total number of modules that can be connected in a series by comparing the input voltage of an inverter with the maximum output voltage of the module. Now the only difference from the normal rated modules such as 360 watt peak is that now in the case of these high power modules of 500 watt peak and above, string length will be of a smaller size due to the higher voltages of the module. There is current matching. Now this is the factor that limits the compatibility of high power modules and available grid connected inverters. Before getting deep into this, let's understand different current ratings that are available to us. So, in an inverter datasheet, one usually finds two different current ratings that are specified by the manufacturers. Those are maximum input current and maximum input short circuit current. Similarly, on a module datasheet, you can find two different ratings mentioned. That is, current at maximum power point, that we usually call as IMP, and short circuit current, that we call as ISC. We need to understand that the two current ratings as mentioned on the inverter datasheet depicts two different meanings. Maximum input current of inverter implies to the actual continuous input current rating recommended for an optimal energy yield of the system. That means if current output of a PV module is outside the range of specified by the inverter manufacturer, inverter will not be able to find maximum power and there will be a clipping of power and energy loss. But in any scenario, there will be no damage caused to the inverter. On the other hand, Maximum input short circuit current of inverter implies to the maximum limit outside which the inverter may be damaged. So in any scenario, if the solar PV module's output short circuit current, that is ISC, exceeds the maximum input short circuit current of the inverter that is specified by the manufacturer, in that scenario your inverter may be damaged. Therefore, before finalizing the PV module and inverter for your rooftop project, do match the voltage and specifically the current rating of the inverter and PV modules. Once everything is in acceptable range, then only finalize the particular model of a solar PV module and an inverter for your rooftop project. Thank you all for watching this video. Do share if you like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such videos. This article is also available in the technical section of our website, the details of which are given below. You can email us your doubts or suggestions if you have on these videos. Thank you.